Hello, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and welcome to the latest episode of your Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate with me, your host, Pittsburgh Owen, speaking to you here live in the UK. Guys, why is it news always breaks when I am out and about, not at home with my electronic equipment? It's always the way, guys, always the way, isn't it? So, TJ Watt has spoken to the media today, and it appeared that TJ did not rule out returning against the Eagles. Now, this would put him way ahead of his track to return. Most people were predicting that Watt would return after the bye week against the New Orleans Saints. However, when he was interviewed today, he said that he was trending towards being 100% fit. He didn't see why he couldn't play. He didn't rule out a return against the Philadelphia Eagles, which would be a massive, huge lift for the Eagles game, and certainly strike fear into the hearts of the Eagles offensive line and also Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, knowing that TJ Watt would be back. Now, Watt said that he would always put the team first, which perhaps drops a huge hint that he is thinking of returning. Watt, defensive player of the year, also said that he was super fresh and super ready to go as well, given the fact that obviously he has not played in a competitive game for nearly 7 weeks. Certainly in this interview gives great hope to the Steelers fans that this really could be a return for our superstar player, Mr. TJ Watt. Like I read earlier, when I read this prospect of this interview coming up with Watt, it did seem very, very out of the ordinary. Usually, teams do not schedule interviews for players unless there is big news coming up. And it seems that Watt dropped a huge hint today that he could well be back against the Eagles on Sunday. Certainly those words that he said about trending that way to play are very, very clear indeed. Now, I know the Steelers won't want to rush him back as they won't want to risk him getting injured. And it may be that he plays some part, and not a full part, in this game on Sunday against the Eagles. Well, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Is Watt going to be back on Sunday? Is he going to give us that lift? I really think that if Watt returns this Sunday, that this could be the turning point before the bye week for the Pittsburgh Steelers season. What we've got to remember is this guy is a game wrecker. This guy is someone who can change a game on his own. As Mike Tomlin once said, he's visiting us from another planet. Here we go, Steelers. Come on.